Good morning. It's another sunrise, another beautiful day. I'm outside embracing this first light of the morning. I'm getting as much of my skin exposed and my naked eyes exposed to this first morning light. It's very important to tell my body that it's time to start the day. The sooner we can get outside in the morning, the better. I equate getting these first light signals first thing in the morning to being on time to anything that I have in my day. For example, if I have somewhere I have to be and I'm running late, it gives me feelings of anxiousness and stress. But if I'm on time to something, I'm relaxed, I'm calm, and I feel good about it. The same thing applies to getting our light signals first thing in the morning. The sooner we do it, the easier it is for our body to stay on time and get started doing what it's supposed to do. The longer we wait to get outside in the morning, the more behind we are. It's as if our bodies are running late. There are processes that our body needs to start first thing in the day if we want our circadian rhythm and our biological clock to stay on time for the rest of the day. I want to stay on rhythm all the time and stay on time as accurately as I can. So I'm outside first thing in the morning getting this first morning light. I recommend you all do the same thing. Getting this first light in the morning will improve your health, it'll improve your timing for your biology, and it'll make you feel good. I'm going to eat my breakfast out here this morning while I watch this sunrise. I've got 1 pound of raw grass-finished ground beef, the optimal nutrition for my health. And because I'm outside getting this light, my body will know exactly what I'm supposed to do with this food, and it'll start giving me energy for the day along with the full spectrum sunlight. Good morning, everybody. Alright, I'm about to go to the park to play some tennis with my dad, but on my way out of the yard, I'm going to get in a microdose of some movement, get in a set of pull-ups. Alright, headed to the park, but rolling the windows down in the van as I'm driving because I want to get that natural sunlight in on my skin and in my eyes. When we have our windows rolled up, the glass is actually filtering the sun, taking out a lot of the beneficial frequencies of light. It filters out the UV light, a lot of the infrared light, a lot of the near infrared. So then all we're getting is isolated blue light, which is actually toxic for us and it's not good. So whenever you're driving, if you can roll your windows down and get that natural light in, do it. Alright y'all, we made it out to the tennis court. Me and my dad are gonna get some rallies in, see if we can have some fun, get a little bit better, get some movement in, get some sunshine in, all the good stuff. All right, I'm calling it right now. Longest rally of the day, right here. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. All right, y'all. That wraps up the tennis session for today. Got in some good movement, some good sunshine, possibly the longest rallies we've ever done. So it was a good day, had some fun, feeling good. All right, y'all, I just got back to the house from the tennis session and the sun is high in the sky. So it's good for UV exposure right now. Gonna create a lot of vitamin D and hang out outside. But it's a really hot day, so before I get in the direct sun, I'm gonna cool off a bit in the hose, which is very cold water. And the cold exposure will encourage the cells within my body to create stronger UV light than they would otherwise. So I'll be getting a double whammy of UV light because the cold exposure from the hose will make my cells create it within my body, and at the same time I'm going to be getting the strong UV light from the sun. So let's do it. Get cold. So now that I'm all cooled off, I'm gonna hang out under the tree back here, get some shade, some indirect sunlight, get a lot of UV light, like I said, create vitamin D. And we just got the cold exposure, so I'm creating UV light within my body. Our cells emit UV light, and when we do cold exposure, it encourages them to create more UV light, which shines on our insides and is really good for our biological health. And then over there, I got that patch of direct sunlight. So I'm gonna hang back here, go back and forth between the shade and the direct sun, and just really soak up as much as I can. I encourage you guys to do the same thing if you can, and get cold as well if possible. All right, everybody, it's dinner time. Gonna eat my dinner out here in the front yard while I collect some more indirect sunlight. I'm also barefoot out here in the yard, so I'm getting some grounding in at the same time. For dinner today, I've got the 1 pound of raw grass-finished ground beef. So the fact that I'm eating it raw means that it contains all the essential nutrients in the highest quantity. We haven't lost anything in the cooking process, so it has all the vitamins, the minerals, the fats, and the proteins, along with the metabolic water, all still intact, exactly the way nature intended it to be. So I'm going to hang out here, stacking my quantum biology habits, keeping my circadian rhythm on time because we're outside. I'm going to get right into my dinner. It's another really hot day today, but that means a lot of strong sun signals, a lot of UV light, which is really good because I don't live in an equatorial region. So at this time of year, I need to take advantage of all the light I can get, because as summertime comes to an end and wintertime approaches, that means I'm going to be getting less and less sunlight. So I need to bank it while I can now, get my vitamin D stores nice and high, and then once the winter months come and I'm getting a lot less sun, really embrace the cold. But until then, I have the sun, so I'm going to keep getting it and keep eating my dinner. Alright, my friends, I need to take off from the house for the rest of the day, but before I do, I want to get in a quick set of pull-ups. Alright, it's time to head out. This will likely be the last clip that I take for today. I'm going to be gone until after the sun sets. I'll be outside for the rest of the day, but I won't be able to film anymore. I'll see the sunset, and then when I get back to the house, it will be dark already. So I'll be off the screens. I'll have my blue blocking glasses on, protecting my circadian rhythm. So this is it for me today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning for another sunrise and another day. Keep getting in all your quantum biology habits. Keep doing it consistently. Your health will get better and better every day. All right, y'all. Peace.